Reckless talk. Son of a Justin. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt.
Okay, Kwame, so we're back again with another video. It's FC Porto versus Arsenal. So here's our predicted lineup by there for the game. Now this one is a bit tricky because remember we have a game this Saturday versus Newcastle. It's a big game with the title contention right now in the Champions League. Also, we also chasing it, not just chasing it hard. So this is a game that Mikel really has to play his cards proper because we need to beat the Champions League. We also need to, but they still contend in the Premier League. So now, in the goalkeeping position, I'm really interested by that to hear what you say about this. So in the goalkeeping position, who would you want to start from?
Raya. Raya. No shame.
Okay.
Raya.
Okay. Would you? Okay. Well, what
do I need to explain?
No, you don't need to explain, but one might argue that you'd want to rest Raya, for the Newcastle game and then play Ramsdale in the Champions League.
The goalkeeping position is not like a midfield or striker position. We are in the last 16. It's like the knockout phase.
Yeah.
So we are in now the dangerous part, the most dangerous part of the Champions League.
Yeah.
This is not the time to tinker. If we were in the Carabao,
that would make sense.
And FA, that would make sense right now because then we would be playing those games plus Champions League plus Premier League.
Yeah.
So those are the cups where Ramsdale could have whatever. And that's why, sadly, we got kicked out too early. I don't think that's down to Arteta. I think that's down to Arteta prioritizing the Premier League and the Champions League, which is what I would have done if I was here. Right?
Yeah.
We don't have squad depth to play all those competitions. And the person to suffer is Ramsdale. But you see, is the club bigger than Ramsdale? Yes. So if the club is bigger than Ramsdale, the only sad thing is, in terms of negotiation, it will be difficult to get. Okay, we'll still get a good price for him because he's a good goalkeeper. But if he was seen more, like the way maybe Sambi Lokonga is playing well at Luton, then we could fetch a good price because they would have a reference point. But they say he hasn't played for this long. Yeah, you must lower the price. So that's the only downside. That's the only downside. Because I don't see Ramsdale going past the summer and staying with us
100%.
because he wants to play for England.
Yeah, 100%. No, we go to the right back, left back. Let's go to the back wing, to the back
left back.
Back wingers. Yeah. So now we have the left back. Who would you want for this game? I don't know if Zinchenko is available for this game. I don't know if he's available.
I think because we didn't see him. I didn't see him in the training.
Right.
I only saw Vieira and Partey, which means he's still injured. So we'll go with the one that thrashed Liverpool, which means the one that thrashed Burnley. Yes, Burnley, which would be Kiwior. West Ham and Burnley, which would be Kiwior. Yeah. The only thing about Kiwior, he's not technically gifted, but I think in terms of a solid defense, since we'll be playing away, we might play counter-attacking football.
Yeah.
I know it's very open in the Champions League, but I think for us to be safe, we would play more counter-attacking. So I'd play Kiwior at left back.
Okay. Centre backs, are we even talking about it?
Let's just mention the names, but it's obvious it's going to be Saliba and Gabriel.
Yeah. Then now the right back, Tomiyasu is back, so I don't know how you want to play this thing out. For me, let me just start.
Tomiyasu is back. Are you sure? You saw Tomiyasu?
No. But I mean, he's done with Asian Cup, unless he's injured.
I didn't see him in the training.
Okay,
I didn't see him.
I didn't see him in training either, but I don't know. I don't think he's injured. And he's, the Asian Cup, by the way.
I would have seen him even run around. I didn't see him at all. I saw Vieira, I saw Partey. I didn't see Tomiyasu. I didn't see Zinchenko.
Anyway,
I think they're still medical. And then I didn't even see Jesus.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Jesus,
actually,
Tomiyasu, Zinchenko were not there.
yeah. So now, if he's not available, then obviously Ben White, but will play in the left in the right back position. But if he's available, how I'd play it is basically we need to rotate because remember the West Ham game, but this is a heavy game, physical game. So like I'd want once you get once you score, I would basically want us to rotate this game. Yeah. So now we go to the midfield. How would you play out the midfield? Your DM, Declan
Uh,
Rice.
I think I'll just go because for me, because I know we've never won the Champions League. Even Porto, as much as
Yeah.
I feel we are better than them, they have won the Champions League twice in their whole career. Arsenal has only reached the final,
Yeah.
so we were kicked out by Barcelona, all because of people like Messi. Messi ruined it for us. So if it
No,
was
no,
not
no,
for
no, no,
Messi,
no. Kwame, you have it wrong. Not Messi. Not even Messi. The officials had it wrong for us.
you still remember.
Bro, that's one thing I can never forget, man. I was a young guy, yes, but I can never forget. But anyway, go on.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. So saying what was what had you asked?
I would ask about the midfield.
Yeah, the midfield. I'd say that go for the team that played against West Ham and Burnley. So I'd go because they're the ones who performed well so far. So I'd put Odegaard, Rice, and Havertz.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because Odegaard runs a lot, Rice runs a lot, Havertz runs a lot, Martinelli runs a lot, Saka runs a lot. Trossard is the one who's not that fit like the rest, but he's a good finisher. So if you have all those players running at you for 45 minutes and then another 45 minutes, I think that's it. So what I hope would be possible, having one eye on the Saturday game for Newcastle, is that hopefully by first half we have scored 2-0,
Yep.
so that by the 60th minute we can rest some players. But I don't know why I'm more scared of Man City than Newcastle.
When are we meeting Man
I'm
City, by the way? When exactly are we meeting Man City?
this. I think there's still time.
Yeah.
They not anytime soon. There'll be a break a little bit there. I don't think anytime soon. We're not meeting them. I think that for me the hardest game that we have coming is not all. Okay, all games are hard, but I think the one that I most fear, the one that I feel could be season defining, is the one we're going to do with Man City, because
Yeah.
I feel that the teams that talk, it's a three-horse race.
Yep.
All of them don't want to drop any points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will be very close. So when you meet head to head, whoever beats the other could have a chance. I don't think the margin will be very big. Yeah, so I'd go with the midfield of Odegaard, Rice, and Havertz.
Havertz. Maybe I missed out by there. Maybe I got distracted, Kidogo. But did you mention you'd want a rotation with Thomas Partey in being available the last 10 minutes?
No, okay, yeah, it's possible, but for me, I trust Arteta. I trust
Yeah.
Arteta. There's no point. You see, maybe sometimes he could show him there to throw off the tacticians of Porto. They're like, oh my goodness, if Partey is in that midfield, right? So,
Yeah.
but if we are preparing for the upcoming Man City game, which is not soon, if he gets a few minutes in this to build his confidence,
Yeah.
some 10 minutes here, then 10 minutes on Saturday. So now
Yeah.
for the harder games,
He
at
can now
least
come in.
he can be ready for the later games, for the more critical games for the Champions League. I think I'm very confident us going past Porto, so long as we don't take them for granted.
Yeah.
But I think after Porto, it's 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Yeah,
All right.
because now
No.
these are the championship rounds.
Okay. So, Sal, so you go to our forwards. How would you like to play this out? Remember, Jesus is not available. So would you go with the forwards of Trossard, center forward, wingers, Martinelli left, Bukayo Saka right.
That's exactly what I'd do, because
All right.
remember Trossard was playing a false nine and he was
Yep.
rotating with Havertz. I
Yeah.
think that will be a lot to handle for the Portuguese.
Porto. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I know that the only thing is that I'd want Arteta to tweak it based off how he knows, because we know we don't watch the Portuguese league that much.
Yeah.
But I trust Arteta's tweaks or tactical tweaks right now, because Porto are smart enough to have studied those games, and if there's any team in the world that is very tactically astute, is Porto. You know, like most of the players in the world, superstars right now, Di Maria,
Yeah.
and many other players, most of them came from Porto. If Porto retained their players, they would have been like a crazy team to beat. So I know from a tactical perspective, from a training perspective, if they've watched those games, they are ready tactically. So Arteta has also learned from the best, from the La Masia Academy of Barcelona. So I know he's also very tactically astute. And right now, I think our players are now more tactically astute. You know, they used to have specific ways of playing that were predictable.
Yeah.
I see Saka evolution and Martinelli evolution in terms of how they attack the final third. Like the game we played against West Ham, Martinelli at one point had switched to this other side, trying to drag defenders and confuse them. So I think right now we are at a very good position in terms of adjusting our game to the opposition. Yeah, but the thing that is giving me, those are the two things. So a good coach, tactical understanding of the teammates, and our fitness. I don't think there are very many people who can cope with the way Odegaard runs.
100%.
For 90 minutes, that's crazy. I don't think they'll be able to do it. So the only thing that I'd pray is, so that we can conserve our energy, because I believe in our defense, is we score early so that we preserve our energy. So that now, once we score early, what will happen is what? We now play counter-attacking football. They attack us, we do a counter-attack, and we score them, and we conserve our energy. What happens is, if they score fast, then we will struggle more to open them up, and we'll use so much energy. So I think we need to start very fast so that we can kill off the game fast. Then we can conserve our energy.
100%. Anyway, you guys drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know via third lineup for this game. Quite an interesting game. Yes, Kwame, I think I'll be seeing you on the next one.